We have some brand new fitness game announcements from the Nintendo Direct September 2023, but not the one in the West. You see, like always, Japan had its own Nintendo Direct with some different announcements, and we got 3 separate announcements, all with one common thread. Now, one of these we were expecting, Hatsune Miku Fitness Boxing. The new spin-off of Fitness Boxing with Hatsune Miku showed off different costumes and outfits, the new arenas that you can play, and also the fact that Lin and Evan are around to teach Hatsune Miku how to box. It doesn't look like there's anything too different from what we've seen before with a fitness boxing game, but I've got to say they've done really well making the game look pretty. It looks a lot better than the previous fitness boxing games. The backgrounds look really fresh and clean, and the model for Hatsune Miku looks fantastic too. Looks very smooth. The movements look really good. Some of the ones in fitness boxing could look a little clunky. Doesn't seem to be having this with the Hatsune Miku spin-off. The second bit of fitness game news is Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star DLC. At the moment it looks like this is just in Japan, with Heart being introduced as a character that you can box against. It looks like a new boss battle, and possibly that you'll be able to unlock him. There are extra costumes for all of the characters as well, although these do just look like reskins, which is a little boring. And also we have this fun looking mini game where it looks like you're timing your punches correctly to do almost like a Super Smash Bros. Home run style game where you're punching people and getting the furthest distance you can. I think that's a really inventive way to change up the formula of fitness boxing. Even though it's just something really small, I think that's going to create a lot more fun to play. And I'm really looking forward to seeing if we get this in the West. I really hope so. I think there's new music coming as well, which is awesome. So yeah, a little bit more Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star. And you see, now is the time that we reveal what the connecting thread. I don't know if you've guessed it, but we already had Fitness Boxing Hatsune Miku. Then we have Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star, that's right. The third announcement is Fitness Boxing Based. There is a brand new spin-off for fitness boxing coming that actually uses the formula but for a different type of gameplay. Fitness Boxing presents Hop Step Dance. This is the website for it. It's coming out on the 21st of December 2023, and essentially you have these new characters who are going to be teaching dancing to Lin and to Hero as well, which is really cool. So we've got returning characters from Fitness Boxing 2, which is really, really nice. You've got the 2 new instructors, and then you've got the returning 2 as well. Now what's really nice, if you look at all of the characters, they look really fun. Lots of different types of songs as well here, which is nice, and it's got different BPMs. So you're dancing in time. So it's using that fitness boxing DNA, as in like the rhythm tracks, but you are doing dance moves instead. I believe there are 84 different dance moves that you can do in this game. So if we look at the trailer here, we've got, you're matching the movements here on the left, and you've got the rhythm up the top in these bars. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to match it as best as possible. You are using the Joy-Cons to control it, of course. But yeah, there's not too much information, but I've got to say the models for the characters, again, look smoother. I think they've actually spent some time working on that, which is awesome. So those are the 3 fitness games that I wanted to talk about today. Unfortunately, none of them appeared in the Western Nintendo Direct. We did have WarioWare, you know, like the sequel to WarioWare Touched. I can't remember what it's called. Is it WarioWare Move It, maybe? Anyway. Which I may look into. That does look like there's going to be some physical action in there, which is cool, but it's not as dedicated a fitness game as these other ones were, and I thought they were worth talking about. Look, traditionally we have gotten a lot of the fitness boxing content in the West. Sometimes it's not had a physical release, sometimes it comes a lot later, but traditionally we have gotten most of the content apart from some of the song packs owing to licensing issues. So I think it's really cool that we may see these games come up as well, these fitness boxing spin-offs. More fitness boxing to the West is fantastic. You know that I really enjoy that. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments, of course, and I want to give a quick shout out to BK Knight on my Discord for pointing out the Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star one, because I wasn't aware of that being announced. So that's really, really cool. So thank you, BK Knight. Really appreciate that. And if you want to join our little community, jump on the Discord or just say hey in the comments, and yeah, we'll have a little chat. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks to my patrons like Rain for the fantastic support through Patreon. I'm Master Trainer Peter, of course. I'm going to see you for another video soon.